Mark is with us in Washington. Hey, Mark, how are you?
Great, Gabe. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
I'm looking for some advice on when to cut loose my term life insurance policy. Divorced 5 years ago, remarried in August. I've got some kids a little bit ways out from graduating high school, one 2.5 years away, one 4.5 years away. And try to figure out how all that fits into things. So just looking for some advice.
Mm-hmm. Well, so your dependents are teenage children and your and your new wife.
Yep.
And how much do you have in investments?
I've got almost 900 in 401k and mutual funds,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got half my house paid off.
Okay. And what's your house worth?
900.
Okay. So you owe $450 still. And what's your household income?
800.
Okay. 800,000?
But 800,000. I pay 177 in child support and spousal annually.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an executive.
Wow. Good for
Traveled
you.
all over
Yeah,
I've moved up.
You have done well.
Company, moved
Congratulations.
Up. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, with the kind of money you make, the point is, who's going to take care of your? I mean, is 900K enough to take care of your spouse, this mortgage, and your kids? No, it's not. So you're not self-insured. You know that the bottom line is, I mean, if it creates $100,000 a year income, and they're used to receiving 177 over there. Now, you wouldn't be necessarily that concerned about your former spouse's support, but you would be about your kids.
Correct.
Yeah, and probably the smaller portion of that 177 is child support, because usually child support's not that high. So, but what would you want to have as a stream of income to your kids and as a stream of income to your spouse, your current spouse?
Correct.
How much?
Oh man, so the kids all in are 98,000 right now.
You think that'd take care of them?
Nope. No, I've got 150, which I didn't include in my net worth. I've got 150 saved in college. So, I guess if I look at it combined between the two kids, that is 7 years. I've got to cover them all in. So
no, I'm talking about annual cash flow. How much do they need today?
Oh man, today right now it's 98,000.
Okay,
a year.
So call it 100. And how much annual cash flow would your current spouse need if you died today?
We've got the house payment. That's 3,500, but I'm planning on having that house paid off in September 2023.
Yeah,
but
you ought to do it sooner than that with the income you got.
That'd be nice.
Well, it should. I mean, you make
Yeah,
800,
to answer your
dude.
question, I mean, probably 150. I mean, somewhere in that.
All right,
in
so
that
let's call it $250,000 a year. All right,
Okay.
Supports both of them, and you need to get that house paid off quicker than that. You make 800, but let's get for today, you need $250,000 coming to them. So you just simply multiply that by 10 or 12. So you need $2.5–3 million to create invested an income thrown off of a couple of 100,000, right?
Yep.
And you've got $1 million of it. So you need $2 million in life insurance today. Now, when you get to a point that $3 million is there, then you would not need life insurance. Or when the kids are grown, which might happen before you get to that point, because they're older. I mean, when they're off the payroll, so to speak, and they're on their own if you die, I mean, you're not going to leave an income to a 25-year-old,
No way.
Okay. And so we're going to get them, and you've got college set aside for them, you said. So if you've got college covered, so when they graduate from high school, you probably have just about exhausted your need to take care of them monthly.
Right.
Okay. So that's, that's the kind of stuff. Bottom line is, do you have enough assets to supply the needs? And you don't right now. Even though these numbers are ridiculously large in all cases. Congratulations.